Hi my loves, this is going to be a reading on what are your biggest lessons in this life, and I've already pre-shuffled the piles and pre-picked them, and we'll be choosing from the Moonology deck for the card that you pick basically. So yeah, wow, I feel peaceful right now. This seems like a promising read. I mean, they all are, but like super peaceful. Cool. For pile 1. Wait, I'm splitting the deck first, so let's see how that happens. Pile 1, please. What are the biggest lessons in this life? Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Pile 2, biggest lessons in this life. Pile 2. No, I'm gonna pick. If not, pile 2, biggest lessons in this life. Pile 3, biggest lessons in this life. Pile 3, biggest lessons in this life. Cool, I am gonna pick one because they don't want to come out. Or 2, I guess. Anyways, oh no, I can't decide. Okay, you know what, whatever. There we go. Cool, pile 1, we have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Pile 2, we have new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, well that's perfect so far. And then pile 3, we have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Okay. You can see as clearly as possible, so there we have it. Please pick your pile and then we can begin. Again, new moon in Capricorn, in Leo, and then in Gemini. I'll give you a couple more seconds and then I'll begin. If you need more time, you can pause the video. I am gonna start with the first card. So, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Cool. Okay, well, self-sufficient energy here. Very much working for yourself. Everything that you have been doing so far, there is going to be payment for it. There will be a lot of celebration potential. Actually, you know what? There may be less celebration and more working. Yeah, someone here may not be having a what is it called, a Christmas, because I am doing this before Christmas, so some of you may actually be working, and Capricorn season is approaching. We are in Sagittarius season right now. We just had the, oh my god, yeah, the new moon was literally at, I believe, 10:57 on the 23rd, and right now it's just past midnight, so it's the 24th. But yeah, we just had a new moon in Sagittarius, and by next month you're going to see results basically for whatever you've been doing. Quite a lot of results too. So expect big news because stuff is gonna start coming in. I think you'll be surprised by how much you've learned basically, because this is about lessons. So how much you've learned in this reality, how much you've learned being in this, what is it called? It's not a bodysuit, meat suit, in the human form basically. Yeah, but we can begin with your tarot cards. I have picked cards from 5 decks. Yes, 5 decks, and the first one is the Moon Power Tarot. No, it's not. It's the Mystic Mondays. Sorry, me can't clearly. Whatever. We have the 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Okay, don't get scared yet. And the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you're doing, it is paying off, but it hurts. So the biggest lesson in this lifetime is it's not to disregard the pain, but it's to learn from the pain so as to do it actually easier the next time around, because it looks like you've been doing things the harder way. And some of you have been doing that because that's what you've been taught to do, because you feel like, some of you maybe, that you have to suffer to earn what you want. That is not the case. If it's about money, it's a commodity. It doesn't have to be earned. That takes a long time for it to actually filter through your brain, though, if you've been used to working for other people, or just, you know, on the bottom of the food chain kind of thing. Yeah, that one is gonna take a while to sink in. Money does not need to be earned. It's a commodity that constantly flows in and flows out, and you just let it, basically. But you have to be good at letting it flow in and out kind of thing. So that one takes a while to cultivate. I'm not perfect yet either. Perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect either, but like, you know, I'm also getting there. So I do feel your pain. Maybe not to the extent that you feel your own pain with the Five of Cups, but and the Three of Swords, to be fair. Shit. But yeah. Your biggest lessons in this life are about learning your own value as well, with the Ten of Pentacles here and the Three of Swords. Learning your own value, learning how to value yourself correctly, properly, and not dimming yourself down to fit in with other people or situations that are, quite frankly, below you. With the Five of Cups, you've been crying over spilt milk and you've been hurt a lot by situations that were sent your way to make you heal, to make you, you know, stronger in a sense. But that does sound like what is it, toxic positivity, where you have to be grateful for the lessons that have come to you, so that you grow from them. But the thing with that one is as well that, yeah, you do have to be grateful, but that takes time, a lot of time to cultivate. Like, for that to happen, that means you need to have worked out all of the pain that has been in your life, so that you can feel at the top of the mountain kind of thing. Again, with the hard work is paying off. Capricorn is the mountain goat. It climbs up and up and up. It reaches the top. It's the 10th house. It's everything to do with work. And you're over here crying over spilt milk, some of you, because there's just a lot of lessons that you've had to learn, and there will be more that you have to learn too. That's not to discourage you. It is to say that you will reach the top. You're bound to reach the top, but there may be a few heartaches here and there to open up your heart to the possibility that you deserve more, basically. And for you to feel like you deserve more, sometimes you have to go through the lack, because contrast, again, that's what teaches you what's necessary in your life, sadly. But it do be like that, human bodies and all of that mindset stuff. Next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the Two of Wands, Temperance. Temper yourself is what I'm getting from that one. Oh god. And then the Eight of Swords. Someone here has been stuck in their mind. The lessons you have here are, yeah, learning how to control the thoughts in your mind. Again, if it has to do with value, if it has to do with work, learning how to control those thoughts, putting them at ease, making yourself feel strong and actually, like, well, beautiful for one, I guess, because you are. Finding people that are like part of your tribe, part of something that makes you feel alive, basically. Yeah. If you have been stuck in your thoughts, this is about finding ways to navigate through that chaos in your mind, and feeling like you are deserving. Again, that takes time. Some of you, the lesson may be that you need to find ways to actually heal yourself, and for some of you that is through like actual therapy, whether it's physical therapy or emotional / mental therapy, whatever it is. Yeah, basically. But yeah, some of the lessons you have to learn are how to untangle yourself from situations that you may feel stuck in, but you actually don't need to feel stuck in there. For example, if you live in a place where someone's being unkind to you, and you have the finances to actually get yourself out of there, there is the potential for looking for a way out, basically, or starting a I guess before you even do that, communicating with this individual that you don't actually get along with, and trying to come with some kind of middle ground, basically. But yeah, me just pulling shit out of my ass, to be honest, because that's what's happening in my reality. But it is at the very least a thing you can relate to, because it is, you know, realistic at the very least. But yeah, if you've been stuck in your mind, communicate those boundaries, because I think you'll be surprised how far they are respected with the Two of Wands here. You just have to find common ground with people that actually respect you as well. Yeah, so biggest lessons, again, communicating with people on the same level as you. Leave the people that leave you feeling on the floor, tangled up in stuff, alone. They do not deserve to be in your energy field. They do not deserve your blessings. They don't even deserve your time. That is important for someone to hear. Let the past go. Especially if it is actually in the past, let it go. You need to heal. Let plants grow out of your head. let it crack open, let your heart break, feel the pain, actually feel it properly, and then let it go. I don't know how long that's gonna take you. That is up to you completely, but also it depends on how long it takes for that lesson to sink in as well itself. But it will sink in because it has to, because you do need to be happier basically, and there are happier times coming towards you with the Two of Wands anyway. You just need to take the lead and take control of your life, and especially of your mind, because that's where your life starts. Your life starts in your imagination. You create your imagination is your life. I feel like someone out there needs to know that. Again, manifestation, all of that jazz, it all happens in imagination. Everything you've received in this lifetime up till now is because you've imagined having it at first. So imagine that things are paying off. Imagine that things are working in your favor. Just imagine what would happen if you got what you wanted to get. That house, the what is it called? The partner, I don't even know, the money, the job, whatever, it's yours. Imagine it first in your imagination and continue to do that until it's yours, because it will be yours. Yeah, next deck is the Weight Cat Tarot, and we have the King of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Four of Wands. Again, happy times are coming towards you. Prosperous times are definitely coming towards you. You will have the chance to create something that actually suits your time, suits your energy, and also lets you be creative, lets you express yourself in a very, very, very creative way, actually, with the King of Cups. And it will be an emotional new beginning that has action attached to it. For some of you, potentially sexual energies attached to it. Maybe you'll be doing Kundalini awakenings in the garden, who knows. But yeah, for some of you also, there is some kind of relationship manifesting itself in your lifetime. Well, I mean, definitely in your lifetime, you know, but in your life right now. And one of your biggest lessons is how to stay open and how to nurture the connection with open arms, for one, but also with the vulnerability necessary to actually cultivate a healthy relationship. That means staying true to yourself, but also staying true to the other person, but also learning when to take your energy back from the other person as well, and how to give properly and also receive. Yeah, because it's not just about you pouring into this other individual with the King of Cups, it's also about them pouring into you. So yeah, again, learning how to be vulnerable with yourself and with your partner or future partner, for those of you that don't have a partner. That will be a big lesson. You will probably find out who you actually are through relationships. Maybe you're one of those individuals who has in astrology the 7th house placements or 1st house placements for some of you, actually, and you need to learn how to communicate properly with other people, with yourself, but also how to be expressive with your emotions in a way that doesn't push the other person away, but actually brings them closer, and you feel whole at the same time, basically. Yeah, those things happen with time. Again, affirmations may be your best friend right now. If you're not feeling like this is happening anytime soon, you can bring it closer to you, but you have to be willing, for one. Also, willpower, necessary stuff. Continue whatever you're doing. Continue. It will pay off, potentially by before Christmas, by Christmas, by in general, by the new moon in Capricorn, whenever that is this year. Actually, I think I know when it is this year because I have a freaking calendar right here. Ta-da. Okay, new moon in Capricorn. Where are we? That would be on the 20th. Oh, sorry. Oh, on the 23rd of December, but it's still in Sagittarius, actually. So we don't technically have a new moon in Capricorn this year. I guess it's gonna be next year in that case, because yeah, the 24th is gonna be the 24th of December is gonna be a new moon sorry, it's not gonna be a new moon, it's gonna be a balsamic moon, because there is a tiny sliver of the moon showing already. So yeah, timing sometimes do be off, but you know what, it happens. We need another new moon in Sagittarius, I guess. So I guess this one's gonna happen by January at the very least, basically. Okay, well, yeah, just keep doing you. damn, that threw me, but it's cool, it's fine. We don't need another new moon in Capricorn until this year, until next year, you know. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles with the next deck from the Valentina Tarot, Knight of Chalices, and also the Hermit. Okay, continue working. You have a second ace here. The Ace of Wands was in the other one, and then the Ace of Pentacles here. Continue working on yourself, because things are working in your favor. That creativity, the spark you have, it's here for a reason. The lesson here is to actually teach yourself how to go forward. Basic. Okay then. Yee. The lesson here is to teach yourself how to go forward with what you're doing, with your blessings as well, because it looks like you have a lot of blessings, but some of them may be attained on your own with the Hermit here, and especially to do with your creativity as well, and your emotional stability with the Knight of Chalices, the Four of Wands, King of Cups as well, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is willing to give you lessons through love in a loving way, but you have to be willing to accept it. Basically, you have to tell yourself that you can now learn lessons, not the hard way but the easy way, which is through love. I mean, to be fair, for some of you that haven't experienced true love, and by what I mean by true love is like internally from yourself, when you feel whole and secure in yourself, the love that comes with that, it's empowering, and it's overpowering sometimes, because it just comes at you out of nowhere and you're just like, holy shit, I love myself. That's how you're meant to feel. But you can feel blessings come through that way too, and you can also feel lessons come through that way as well, because it doesn't always have to be like sparring and fighting with people and things like that. Sometimes it's as easy or as hard, because it depends on where you are in your journey, as actually loving yourself and letting yourself know that you are your priority, because you are. It will pay off. As long as you put yourself first, things will work in your favor. That is the only time things work in your favor, actually, when you put yourself first. I don't mean this in an egotistical way where you like backstab people to get to number one. That's not what I mean at all. Please don't confuse it for that. What I mean when I say you come first is that, or when you put yourself first rather, is that no matter the circumstances, you remember who you are, you remember your place, and you remember that you are your number one in your body. Even when it comes to airplanes, if there's going to be an explosion or the airplane is gonna, you know, drop down, the first person you put the breathing face mask thingy on is yourself, and then you put it on the people around you if you have children and things like that. Because if you are not well, how are you gonna look after these other people that, you know, come from you, or vagina goblins, or, you know, are next to you? You cannot care for someone if your cup is empty. So again, take care of yourself. Remember that you come first in your reality. That's that. Your brain needs to know that you are number one. You adore yourself. You have to in this reality. Also, this isn't to advocate for toxic individuality. Is that what? Toxic individuality? That's not what I'm trying to do. But you do need to have individuality. You do need to feel independent, and you do need to look after yourself first, basically. And then from then on, you can look after other people. So again, fill up your cup. Continue to do so. Yeah, you've worked your ass off, but you need to be able to enjoy your blessings as well. And that is going to be one of your lessons, learning how to enjoy your time. Because if you've worked so much for, like, you know, to receive more time, to receive time that is fruitful, and that has nothing to do with you spending more money, and with you earning any more money, but free time basically. Again, with the metaphors and the language used for money and time, they're connected, but like, this is what society has done here. So yeah, for you to feel the blessing of all of your labor, basically, the lesson here would be to do with what you do with your time now, how you enjoy yourself. Because some of you have worked your asses to be wherever you are now, like at the top kind of thing, or you will be working your asses off, and then you have all of that time. What are you going to do with it? You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in your creativity, and ideally you will be doing that along the way anyway. But I do realize that sometimes comes as a choice or as a sacrifice kind of thing that you have to make. But now, when you do reach the top, or whatever you want to call it, what are you going to sacrifice next, basically? the lesson here is to learn what is necessary for sacrifice and what isn't. And quite frankly, I don't think your creativity should be sacrificed. I don't think that you being creative should ever be put on the back burner. But that's just me, and potentially it is too naive or wishy-washy or happy, but like, I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't need to convince anyone of such a thing anyway. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. End of. But yeah, there we go. 8 of Swords again. Wow, I started so peacefully. 6 of what is this? Swords. 2 of Swords in reverse, making decisions that benefit you. Queen of Swords, cutting out things that don't serve you. Queen of Cups, doing it with love. Okay, well, be strategic here with how you get out of your mind, how you get out of your comfort zone as well. The lessons are to get out of your head. But to do that, you need peace. And to receive peace, because for some of you, peace is boring, you need to work out the drama in your mind, the drama that's surrounding you, the people that you surround yourself with. So, yeah, the biggest lessons here in your lifetime are learning how to communicate with yourself first and foremost. Yeah, because once you hack that game, you're going to be unstoppable. You're going to be so unstoppable, people are going to think you have the cheat codes to life. But you need to learn to love yourself properly from the inside out, and not in a self-care wishy-washy capitalist way. I mean this like literally. You need to look in the mirror and actually be proud of the person you're looking at, but like in a way that is wholesome and that is present consistently through your system. You need to be so secure that absolutely nothing can ever rattle you. Like something tries to rattle you and you look at it and you kind of smile because you're just like, haha. Years ago I would have reacted. Now I don't even feel a thing. It's just you let the thoughts flow through your mind basically. Wow, it's insane how things change the more you grow and the more you actually work on yourself. Yeah, you need to be able to let those thoughts pass through you or cut them off if they're not serving you. And this also includes people as well, situations that don't serve you. For some of you, even family figures and bosses as well, because those potentially aren't as healthy dynamics as they should be. And if that's the case, especially with work, changing jobs potentially, yeah, actually it will pay off if you continue working, but at the same time know when to quit, because winners do quit. I feel like people feed you dumb shit about how winners never quit and losers are never running around, or you know, they're not quitting. Sorry, losers always quit, but quite frankly, how to win is knowing your place, knowing that you can quit. It's not giving up. It's literally like, I've had enough of your BS and now I'm moving the fuck out of here because I don't need to be here. I don't need to be present for your BS. I don't need to be present for your win or anything like that if it's gonna cost me my peace. Winners know exactly when to quit. That they never stop. A loser is the one who never stops, quite frankly, because they're running around headless. Rewind that if you need to hear again. But yeah, make decisions that actually benefit you here. This right now, and as if it was the right way up, it's unclear decisions, not knowing where you stand, wishy-washy behavior. But when it's upside down, I actually see it as a positive thing, because now you'll be making decisions. You're cutting out the bullcrap around you. And the lesson you're learning is, again, who to veto, who to vet out from your life, what decisions need to be made here to actually cultivate the life you want. And I think you're going to start getting serious with what you want in life, because you want more peace. And peace, clarity. You want both. You can have both. And you can have it pay off in terms of creativity and also in a stable manner, basically, monetarily. It will pay off. You just need to continue on your way. But also, you don't need me to tell you what your biggest lessons in this life are. You can literally just journal that. So for some of you, you actually need to start journaling and yeah, clear out your head, because you have 2 8 of Swords here, and that's just unnecessary drama in your mind. And if this is my pile, oops, as well. Unnecessary drama must be cleared. That happens through meditation. And for some of you, for those that can't meditate, you need to journal. If that means scribbling with a pen, ideally a pencil, because you'll probably break pens if you literally have to scribble like with such force. Yeah. But it does help. Writing things down on paper literally helps. It works far better than doing it on a laptop or a computer or whatever and typing, because it's a completely different motor skill. Writing down things is literally a scientific way. It's proven that what you write will manifest itself. Or for some of you, venting, it literally clears a path out of you. Like, it clears up your heart space pretty much. So yeah, if you want it, you got it, but you need to work on the behaviors that don't serve you. And those are, you know what behaviors those are. I'm really sorry, this has felt like such a call out reading, but yeah, for some of you, the lessons are, well, they're big. They're small, but it's the little things that matter, basically. And the little things are your mind space, what you do with in your thinking space. Are there cushions in there? Is it comfortable? Is there a blanket where you can just lie? Hot chocolate? I don't know, I'm just making up a cozy scenario here. For those of you that don't like hot chocolate, I don't know, tea, a mocktail, whatever. But a cocktail, actually. Just make it a happy experience. Not that alcohol needs to be involved where happiness is concerned, it doesn't, but I was just saying because I consistently say mocktail, and sometimes a cocktail is necessary instead. There we go. But yeah, just cut out the bullshit in your life. Relationships that don't serve you, you know which ones they are. If it makes you feel like you're confused, that's something that needs to go, sadly. I'm sorry, but yeah. For some of you, you need to spend some time alone to figure out who you want to be with and what person you want to attract in your life as well. If you are single, anyway. If you're in a happy relationship, disregard that, but either way, you still need to learn how to be interdependent with your energy, and how to actually treat yourself in the kindest way, but also know that you are your priority, even if you have a partner. Because self-regulation will always happen. Even if you are in a relationship, you still have to look after yourself. You can't give up then and be like, yes, now I'm in a relationship, I can sink into bliss. Yes, you can sink into bliss, but at the same time, you still need to work on yourself, because that other person will not be looking after you like a baby kind of thing. They're not going to baby you because they're not your parent. But you can reparent yourself. It literally is about you doing the work for yourself, and that person will be doing the work for themselves too, and then you come together as two whole individuals. You have to remember that you have to be whole, and you do that by focusing on yourself, and it will pay off again. And this is where I'll leave you, because I feel like I'm acting like a mother hen who's telling off a child. But yeah, anyways, thank you for being here. If it resonated, stick around. There's more videos. There's blessings and things like that instead of lessons. So yeah, this was just a reading on basically what your biggest lessons this life will be. But yeah, stick around if you need more. But yeah. Pile 2, you've chosen the confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. What I'm getting from this is that you are learning how to be confident. Your lesson in this life is to actually cultivate such confidence that nothing rattles you. Whatever the circumstances are, it doesn't matter. You remain confident, you remain peaceful, you remain who you are. You remain strong in your boundaries as well. The lion doesn't need to roar to be heard. Yeah, whatever. The lion doesn't need to roar to prove that he is the jungle. Oh my god, the king of the jungle, basically. Yeah, you'll be learning how to communicate, because what I just said, mumbo jumbo, it came out as word vomit. So your biggest lesson here is to learn how to communicate effectively, and to actually effectuate healthy boundaries with yourself, I guess, but also with other people, in terms of communication and how you actually proceed in interactions with them. Okay, we have the first deck is the Mystic Mondays, and we have the King of Pentacles. Look at him, a sexy man just doing his work. Gives me George Clooney vibes for whatever reason. But Princess of Cups, and also Seven of Swords. Okay, well, strategizing your way out of situations that do not serve you is important. That may be a lesson for some of you. but doing it with love, not with this silly energy here, Seven of Swords, where it's just like winning at all costs and trying, what is it, trying to steal swords from the other team whilst they're sleeping so that there is no war. A war is gonna happen regardless. You being sneaky, hypothetically, I'm not trying to attack anyone, hypothetically, you being sneaky will serve absolutely nobody, and in the end it will probably come back to bite you. Let the games play out. Don't incite them. There's no need. Let them play out, and it will work itself out. Basically, it will genuinely work itself out. Sorry, I'm just changing one of the cards from the bottom of the deck that I use because it was the Five of Wands, and it just makes, every time I look at it, just makes me want to fight. But yeah, the card after that is the Ten of Cups, so I feel better now. But there we go. Yeah, I think also you'll be learning how not to look at the what is it called, the circumstance, the physical evidence in this reality. If it's undesirable, you're going to start ignoring it and actually creating your reality from a perspective inside your mind. So you're going to start ignoring limiting factors in your actual reality, because I didn't ignore the limiting factors in my reality. I played with them, I guess. So I completely changed the course of action here. But I think you'll be doing the same. You'll be learning how to be a powerful version of yourself without actually giving your power away to other people. And if you have to move them, you freaking move them. But yeah, King of Pentacles and Princess of Cups, you will have creative ideas that you will actually learn how to cultivate in this reality and how to ground them, because your ideas may be small right now, but they will grow very big if you just continue on working on your self-concept and how far you want to go with these ideas. Basically, if you feel like you have really big dreams right now and you can't achieve them because you're not confident enough, work on that confidence. That is the lesson in this lifetime. Having enough confidence to be able to trust yourself enough to go from a little princess to a king. Really? Yeah, definitely. With the next cards, we have the Moon Power Tarot, and we have the, okay, what is that, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Pentacles, again working. Oh, 3 of Swords and 5 of Swords. You may have been attracted to the previous pile, I'm not sure, but we had the same cards pop up basically. Maybe not the 5 of Swords though, but most of the other cards have popped up basically in different from different decks. But yeah, 3 of Swords here. There will be some painful lessons to learn on who to trust, who to give your trust to with the 5 of Swords here. Don't try to win at all cost. It will not serve any purpose besides, well, I mean, it will be a lesson, I guess, so that will be the purpose of it, but it will be a painful lesson. Avoiding those painful lessons, you do that through actually, well, I mean, sometimes you can't avoid painful lessons, I can't lie. Sometimes you need the pain to actually learn what's good for you and what's bad for you, because when you learn, this goes against everything I said in the first reading. But for some people, you make it harder for yourself, for some, because that's the only way you know how to learn from it. But I think what you have to do, if you don't want to keep learning the hard way, is actually rewiring your brain, because you do need to be more confident in yourself, and you become more confident by actually being nicer to yourself. You don't become confident by being mean to yourself. If you do, that would be fake confidence, and it will not last. It may feel like you're helping yourself, but it will not last. It will not be lasting, because that confidence will not be built from the very depths of you, from the soul, from the insides. It will be external only, like skin deep kind of thing. So yeah, cultivating confidence that actually serves you for the long run means being kinder to yourself and actually asserting your boundaries and asserting your own space in a kind manner, obviously. But yeah, you have to look at those deep wounds you have within you, because some of you are definitely hurt here. But maybe you haven't been looking at them. Maybe you have been, to be fair. Maybe you're tired of freaking looking at them. But stick with it, because it is gonna pay off basically. If you need to journal it out. If you need to speak to someone who, you know, a therapist or something like that, maybe it's time to do that. Speaking to family members and friends that you actually care about and they care about you too on an equal level, so you know your ground and where you stand. Yeah, But don't go bending over backwards for people, basically. That's another lesson I'm getting here, just because her leg is like very high up. Yes, you can leap forth into the unknown and the universe will catch you, but at the same time, don't bend backwards. Forwards. Okay, don't bend forwards either, unless you're doing yoga. That's cool because it's physical exercise. But metaphorically speaking, figuratively, there is no need to bend over backwards for people, basically, because there just will be backstabbing involved, and it wouldn't serve absolutely um, anyone in the situation either, especially with the Three of Swords here too. But yeah, you cultivating your confidence, if it hurts other people, they weren't there for you in the first place. If someone is annoyed at the fact that you are growing more powerful right now, it's because they are trying their best to control. Maybe they're not trying their best, but they've been trying to control you instead of be with you or by you. So yeah, be mindful of who you're friends with, again, or who you let into your energy. But you will find that out in due time, basically, if you don't know immediately, because people always show their true colors. With the Seven of Swords, they always show their true colors. You just get to witness it, basically. Next deck we have is the Weird Cat Tarot, and from it we have the King of Wands. Sweet. The Two of Cups, even better. And the Lovers. Okay, very, very cute. Okay, Two of Cups and the Lovers. Both of them together, that is immediate romance. Like, the best kind of romance as well. The Lovers, sure, it does speak of love, but it's also mostly about a decision. The Two of Cups, that is definite love here. That is like the epitome of healthy, happy love. That comes from two people. Well, two cats here, I guess. And they give equally because they just love each other that much. But also, it's not just about love. This is about your next biggest lesson, basically. Maybe will be about learning how to be confident in yourself again with the King of Wands. He is incredibly confident. Again, the Queens, the Kings of Wands specifically, and again, more Leo energy with the New Moon in Leo and the King of Wands here. So embodying more Leo energy will actually serve you, basically. But yeah, again, with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, your next biggest lesson may be in relationships, how to fulfill yourself and not be codependent on the other person and expect them to fulfill all of your needs, because they can't. Nobody can, not even your parents can. It's all about perspective. You need to be able to fulfill your own needs first, and the other person is just there to witness that. The other person is there to be like, oh my god, I love you, I am so happy for you, I literally adore you, kind of thing. They can sit at your feet, but you need to create the peace within you and the happiness, and you need to be vulnerable. So yeah, this next biggest lesson will be on vulnerability with a partner, or in relationships that require a lot of vulnerability in general. So healthy, very healthy friendships, basically, because you do showcase a lot of romance in friendships as well. Just there isn't consummation, you know, sexual kind of whatever. But if this is a romantic relationship kind of thing, then it will go well. There will be some positivity. Sorry, there will be a lot of positivity attached to it. But the lessons you will learn are on how to trust yourself and how to trust the other person too. Some of you may have been hurt before. Actually, yeah, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and what's the other one? Seven of Swords. You've been hurt. Maybe you've been backstabbed. Maybe people have cheated on you. The next biggest blessing is actually fulfilling a healthy, happy relationship and learning how to be happy in that relationship, because it will be happy. I think that will throw you off, actually, because some of you are so used to shit relationships because you've been settling for crumbs. Not atting you there, because I have to be honest, can't lie. But I think it will throw you off how happy this next relationship is gonna make you feel, because it will be, you know, from two people who give to each other equally. Jesus. But yeah, these two people that give to each other equally, I think that definitely will throw you off if you've been stuck in cycles where relationships have been shitty for you before. Because now you have to learn how to navigate through a healthy relationship. There will be, through a healthy relationship, there will be new heights to reach, basically. Healthy, happy heights, with affection, kindness, comfort. What else is there? Warmth. So the lessons you have to learn are basically to do with love and how to give that and receive that. Most importantly, how to receive that and how to give it to yourself first. And you'll do that with someone who's watching over you. Well, you know, who's there, who's ready to love you. But yeah, you need to be confident in yourself. This is your main lesson. Confidence. Cultivating that confidence for yourself is seriously important, because that relationship is literally standing on the precipice, waiting for you to grab hold of your confidence, grab hold of yourself, and just be like, I have had enough of this fucking past, and now I'm ready to embrace my blessings. I started this reading so peacefully. What the hell happened? Jesus, there's a lot of emotion here. I think it's obviously me, but I think some of you also definitely needed to hear this reading. So a massive thank you to the person who actually requested it. I don't know what pile they've chosen, but if it's this one, then it's this one. But yeah, wow. Four of Cups. This is the Valentina Tarot. King of Chalices. And the Seven of Swords again. Again, be mindful of who you surround yourself with. I think you may be surrounded by some people, friendships, things like that, that do not serve you. Or if this isn't about other people, maybe it's about you. Maybe it's your thought processes. Sometimes you expect the worst. And honey, I have to tell you, if you expect the worst, it will happen. It really will. It may not happen the exact way you think about it. Maybe it'll be to a smaller degree, hopefully. But if you continuously shit on yourself, basically, with your language to yourself, with your imagination, and if you continuously imagine shit happening in your life, it's gonna have to start giving. And it will start giving, basically. So work on that self-concept to cultivate confidence in yourself, because you do deserve all of these blessings that are just literally begging to enter your life. There is so much with the King of Pentacles here that wants to enter your life in a physical way. So much abundance, like actual physical monetary abundance. And you need to let it in. And this kind of mentality, that's not letting it in, basically. So you need to work on your mentality. I feel like every single pile will have to work on their mentality. But yeah, that's I feel like this is the thing with me starting a tarot channel here. The main thing that I am trying to do is heal myself, and as a byproduct, it literally heals absolutely everyone else who watches them. But that also means affecting people who are in the same boat as I am, no matter their ages, basically. So yeah, fun, very fun. Me atting myself as much as I'm atting you. Well, I'm not really atting anyone, but you know, some things do need to end, i.e. this mentality here of expecting things to go haywire or to shit. But yeah, Four of Cups, maybe you've been bored. Oh, actually, yeah, one of your biggest lessons will be how to learn to stay still. So again, how to be peaceful in a romantic connection, or with yourself in general, when things are going well. You may feel bored, maybe you're used to chaos, maybe you're not, but for some of you, you are used to chaos. And when things go smoothly, when things go you know, well, you expect the other shoe to drop. You can't do that anymore. You want love, you're gonna get it, but you can't expect the other shoe to drop anymore. You have to actually wear the fucking shoe. If the shoe fits, wear it. That Christina Aguilera lyric, if the shoe fits, wear it, bitch. But sorry for swearing. Anyways, yeah, some of you are gonna learn how to stay still, how to actually trust your intuition, and also express your emotions healthily to other people and to yourself as well. Didn't we also have the Knight of Cups? Or was it? Oh, it was the Princess of Cups. But yeah, there will be a lot of emotion from you, rising from you, basically, and you need to learn how to deal with that in a healthy, positive way. I think some of you will definitely benefit from inscribing what you want to happen in your life, basically. So your biggest lessons, again, will be about creating the reality you want to create. But for some of you, it's literally for me to tell you that you need to write down what you want to happen. Yeah, on paper, with pen or pencil, whatever. Write it down. Not on a computer, like physically. You need to write it down on paper. And then come back to it later, in a few months, in a week, in a few months, in a week. Come back to it whenever you're ready, basically. Forget about it completely. Maybe come back to it in a year. You'll see, most of the items you write down on that list, they will come true. They are meant to come true. They will 100% come true. But you need to trust that for yourself. And you need to get out of the mentality that blessings aren't coming towards you with the Four of Cups here, because they are. You just need to get out of this mentality that you have to hold yourself consistently, and like, you know, berate yourself for not doing the right things, or things, or how you've done things in the past, basically, because this isn't about the past. These are biggest lessons in the future, in the current reality. The oh my god, trajectory that you have chosen by clicking on this video in the first place. You are creating your reality as it is right now. So the lessons you create are to do with actually serving yourself, serving your new reality, where you are confident, where you don't take things for granted, basically. Not yourself, not your relationships, or at least this romantic relationship that's either coming in your life or is already present in your life, and will be deepening. Apply it how it applies. Or for some of you that don't even want romance, who are asexual or things like that, this is about cultivating self-trust to the point where you actually you feel connected with yourself, to the point where it's ingrained, it's like so intrinsic to you that you never have to what's the word, search for external validation. Not that if you're in a relationship you're searching for external validation, that is not what I'm trying to say at all. But yeah, it just depends on whether or not you want, you know, a romantic connection, or not at all. But yeah, last cards we have are from the normal, what is the Rider-Waite deck. We have here the Page of Cups again. Well, Princess of Cups is Page of Cups. Oop, this one wants to come out. The Fool. Okay. The Two of Wands in reverse, but I think I'm gonna take it the normal way, because otherwise, the fuck. Nine of Swords, and also the Knight of Wands. Okay, what I'm getting from these is, actually, this one will be in reverse because that's how it came out anyway. The Knight of Wands in reverse, dropping the players, dropping baggage, dropping people that don't serve you, that are wishy-washy, that literally just want to be in your energy for 1 minute and then buy the next one. So no, people like this, absolutely unnecessary, especially to your confidence. You don't build confidence with people who are willing to just hop in and out of your life as if you don't matter, basically. But with this one too, you'll be putting your foot down, I think, and actually keeping yourself accountable in a good way, not in a way where you're constantly, you know, berating yourself, but in a way where it sticks, not because it's mean, but because it's the truth, and you've said it in such a manner that your brain finally can actually recognize it as truth. The Fool, taking leaps and opportunities, actually trusting yourself, going forward in life. For some of you, you may be traveling soon. Yeah, for others of you, you've wanted to travel for a while, but you just couldn't do it because you don't trust yourself enough. Again, cultivating confidence, it will let you travel wherever you want to go. You want to go alone? Yes, you can. You can. You really can. But you need to trust yourself first, and baby steps first. Although on that note, baby steps are actually fucking reckless as hell. Baby steps are not easy. Baby steps are very hard. Quite frankly, babies, they know nothing yet. Not of this human life anyway. But also with this one, the Jungian pattern archetype is the Fool is is basically the divine child. That's the myth where the deities drop a baby to humankind to serve as enlightenment. So you may be teaching people in the future, you know, in the current reality that you're creating for yourself, how to deal with their emotions, how to deal with their reality as well. Or maybe it's going to be on manifesting, maybe it's going to be a life coach kind of thing. But yeah, you'll be telling people stuff about your life and about their life and how to teach themselves better, basically. Or whatever it is you want to do. Some of you want to start tarot channels, some of you want to start astrology channels. The thing to do is stop being in this energy. That is so much harder to do than actually say, though. But sometimes you literally can just click out of it. Very rarely, to be fair, but it really depends on how you treat your mind, and when you start as well. So again, starting a new endeavor where you actually treat yourself better will definitely be more beneficial to you. So yeah, maybe start a course. something that makes you feel more confident. Maybe listen to frequency music. I know that which one is it? Pluto frequency music may be important here for some of you, because that is about uncovering unconscious or subconscious power within you, and it just brings it out to the forefront. For some of you, you need to listen to frequency music of the sun, physically, like specifically the sun, because that will give you more energy, and it will definitely make you feel more confident in yourself. So yeah, that will definitely be beneficial for you. And again, look forward to your blessings, because this isn't just about lessons. Yes, your biggest lessons are about you know, learning how to communicate and how to be happy, because yeah, at the end of the day, one of your biggest lessons in this pile is how to be happy, and how to cultivate that kind of happiness for yourself and not expect the other shoe to drop. For that to happen, you need to look forward to life, and by that I really mean create a schedule that works for you, but also be spontaneous enough to include happy little trips, happy little things, treats, love, affection, things like that. Setting up dates with your friends, with I don't know, romantic potential partner stuff, whatever. Setting up basically a kind of schedule is the wrong word. Some kind of firm foundation that allows you to be happy, and that means adding activity. Maybe it is scheduled, to be fair. Adding activities to your table, I guess, of things to do to actually make you happy. Making lists of what makes you happy. Making a safety list. For some, safety list may be important for some of you. I'm gonna let you in on my safety list, because I made one months ago, but one of the things was actually pooping. Yeah, no, I know how that sounds, but it's just, if you feel safe enough in somebody, because personally, this can sound so odd, but I can't poop in other people's houses if I don't feel safe enough. I've discovered that about myself. Like, if I don't feel safe enough, nothing's gonna come out of me. So yeah, someone needed to know that, I guess. But also, it's funny, like, why would that be on someone's safety list? So yeah, what else was on that safety list? Washing machines, being able to actually wash your own laundry. Gratitude lists are very important here, and yeah, I feel like we often take for granted the little things, the easy things, the absolutely weird day-to-day stuff, showers, things like that. But yeah, the pooping one obviously takes, it goes all the way at the top of the weirdest things I've said. But look, it's true. Okay, so make a safety list, make a list of things to look forward to, and just work on your confidence. Also, me saying that out loud, do you know what kind of confidence I've cultivated for me to say this out loud to someone who's gonna watch this video? That is insane, and that's exactly what you need more of. But yeah, thank you for being here. If this resonated, please stick around. I obviously have more readings, and I will continue to do more readings, because it does make me happy. This reading tarot for people does make me happy, and I think you need to find something that makes you just as happy to do, basically. So yeah, I hope this was entertaining at the very least, but see you in the next one. Okay. Pile 3, you've chosen new moon in Gemini, and communication is key, basically. Your pile is 100% about communication, but so have the other piles been so far. So yeah, I feel like yours is definitely smack dab in the middle of, like, or like bang in the middle of communication, and how you communicate with yourself and other people. And that also means how you go about with your boundaries and actually exercising them, effectuating them. What is another word? Just basically how you use your boundaries to your advantage, to actually be present in reality and not disassociate consistently. Also, Gemini energy is the opposite of Sagittarius, and we just had a new moon in Sagittarius literally a few hours ago. So when I'm filming this anyway, because it's on the it's the 24th now, but the in the UK at the very least, the new moon in Sagittarius was at 10:57 or something like that, on the 23rd. But yeah, by the time I post this, it'll probably be like 4 or 5 days. Who knows? I don't, so we'll see. But yeah, communication here will definitely be key. Your biggest lesson is to learn how to communicate with yourself, potentially with siblings here, if some of you have twins, or just siblings in general, with family members, how to enact your boundaries in a way where they are not overstepped. And also keeping your word. So not just saying things, but also backing your words up with action. Also, for people who think actions speak louder than words, no. Actions speak just as loudly as words. You backing up your words, incredibly important, but you backing up your actions with actual words as well, that's also important, because communication is not always non-verbal. Your actions do not speak louder than your than your words. They go hand in hand, honey. They will always go hand in hand. And if for those people that do believe that actions speak louder than words, then please tell me how you're communicating right now, because language. But like, I mean language in the most intrinsic way. We communicate, and that's necessary, whereas actions most of the time have nothing to do with actual communication. They are just the backup, or the what do you even call it? I don't even know what to call it. I think I need to think on this more. But all in all, what I am telling you is that actions do not speak louder than words. They speak just as much as words do. Also, the whole saying itself, speak, yeah, they speak just as much as themselves, basically. They are both necessary. They are necessary components for a healthy life, and you cannot have one or the other, or above the other, kind of thing. But even if you're mute, even if you're deaf, there is still communication there. There is still action there. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like I just needed to rant on that one, because I hate it when people say actions speak louder than words. No, hun, they're both necessary. End of. The world, this is the Mystic Mondays tarot, but yeah, we have the world here. Oh, the Fool, okay, and Hierophant. Okay, well, we've gotten major arcana only, so this is an important pivotal reading for you, but also a pivotal time in your relationship with yourself, and also your relationship with other people. What do we have here? Cool. With the Fool and the World, well, and because they came out in like the World and then the Fool, I think you'll be seeing it this way. So the World and then the Fool. There's something ending in your life. I mean, to be fair, the World is about endings and beginnings, and then the Fool is literal beginnings. So there's something in your life that needs to end for a new cycle to start up, and it will be doing so whether you wanted to or not. But it would be wise or ideal for you to actually get on board with it and actually jump. That thing you want to do, even if it seems reckless to other people, to be fair, even if it seems reckless to you, just know that you will be caught. Now, this is not to advocate for someone jumping off a cliff or some shit like that, because she is on a cliff, and if we're taking the cards literally, she is about to just jump off a cliff. Because no, if your friends tell you to jump off a cliff, you don't do that. But but this is to say metaphorically, or actually literally as well, but in a different kind of literal sense. If you want to start a new job, a new career, something in your life that hasn't been in your life yet, because you haven't communicated it to yourself or to other people, I think it would be wise to actually, especially for you, to start writing. Maybe it would be important for you to automatic writing, where you're just writing for the sake of writing, and see what comes out of that, because I think you'll surprise yourself with the desires that you actually want to happen in your life. I think you'll be surprised to discover that there are new things you want to do with yourself, but you haven't done them yet, because, well, for one, they weren't in your field of vision, and for two, maybe for some of you they already are in your field of vision, but you just don't know how to go about achieving them. And this is to say that this is a new cycle in your life opening up now, and you need to trust yourself. The Hierophant, go and do that thing you want to do. Start from the very beginning. You know how to do it. You've seen so many people do that thing. If you haven't seen so many people do that thing, look it up. YouTube exists, the internet exists, everything is here. Like, we're literally living in a world with surplus, or however you pronounce that word, but we're living in a place where everything is at your fingertips, basically, and that is, quite frankly, both a utopia and more so a dystopia. But yeah, if that's the case, you do things by the book. It's already been done before, if it has been already done. So look at how other people have done it. If it's starting a tarot channel, I'm just saying this one from experience, then maybe look up other people's thingy. I don't know how they post their videos, what times they usually post, in the daytime or the nighttime or whatever. just analyze things, basically analyze things for yourself, and then take a leap of faith, because you're not just taking a leap of faith. Yes, you are, and you are going to trust yourself to do it, but you can also do it with leverage behind you. You can do it with physical evidence grounded in reality to actually make sure that you trust yourself fully. Basically, you can do it with, well, I was gonna say with pizzazz, but also with it's calculated. You can calculate how far you need to go, how far or how close you need to be, all of that jazz, basically. Yeah, you just need to communicate. If you need to speak to someone about your ideas, go and do it. Ask people what they've done or how they've done it. Honestly, set up a freaking random Twitter account if you wanted to at that point, or some other social media. I don't know why I said Twitter. Maybe someone needed to hear the Twitter one. And just ask these people how they've done what they've done. And if they answer, they answer. If they don't, keep messaging them every single month and be like, just ask the weirdest stuff ever, basically. But I do know that Anne-Marie recently got tweets, and she was just like, the funniest tweets I've ever gotten are from this person who kept asking, do you like mustard? And they just kept coming back every month. I don't know if she ever responded to them, but she did say that that was the funniest thing. So if you need to make an account and ask people funny stuff like that, I don't know. I'm suggesting maybe it's a good time to take a leap of faith and just ask the people that you want to ask. For some of you, this may be about asking someone out as well. You'll be surprised by how far that goes. I think you should do it because it could also lead to marriage. For some of you out there, don't take my words to heart and then be disappointed if your crush doesn't respond in the way you think they will. Basically, use your trust your gut, use your intuition here with this one, if this one applies for you. But yeah, again, communication is key either way, so maybe do communicate it anyway and see how it goes from there, because nothing is set in stone anyway. Everything is a new beginning, quite frankly, and an ending. A beginning and ending, it just continues. Right now is a moment of what is it called, the present moment right after the present moment, kind of thing. That's all you have. You can only live in the present, and this is literally telling you you can't look at the past. Well, I mean, if you are looking for other people and what they've done before to actually serve your purpose, then yes, you can look in the past, but this is to say that you need to learn how to communicate, basically. And so do I, so as not to confuse people, basically. But then again, take what resonates, because for some, I am reading for multiple people, so yeah, what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it may with another. That's the thing. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Next cards we have are from the Moon Power Tarot. Oh, okay, we have the Fool again, the Six of Cups, and also the Empress. Okay, sweet stuff. With the Fool again, trust yourself. You have it in the bag. I don't care what you think. Trust yourself, basically. If you want it, you got it, but you need to take the step forward, basically. Your biggest lesson in this lifetime is to actually trust yourself and to take a leap forward, even if it looks like nothing will catch you, even if it looks like there's just an abyss beneath you and it's dark and cloudy and you don't know what the hell is going on. Trust yourself. The universe will catch you. You just need to take a step forward, basically. Take a step into the unknown. Things are bound to go in your favor with the world here. That is a positive decision gone in your favor, and it's the ending as well. So you starting this new thing, it's gonna be like a reckoning, or someone's reckoning at the very least, because it will literally skyrocket you to the top here with the Hierophant. Also, I love the Hierophant in this deck. It's just gorgeous. Some of you have been reminiscing on the past. Some of you may have been writing poetry. I think that is important for you, especially because you have chosen communication is key with the new one in Gemini. Maybe you have maybe you're writing a book. For some of you, maybe published in what is the new moon in Gemini? I think that is not April, because that's literally the very beginning. That's Pisces, and what's the other one? Aries. So June. Sorry, that took a while, basically, for Gemini. So well, you know, between June and the month before that, I forgot what month is before June. I can't think. It's May and June, yeah. But yeah, May and June. So between May and June, someone may be having a book launch or something like that, or at least maybe you have new ideas popping up, and that's when you start writing a book for some of you, or a poetry thingy, a Quizlet, something to do with words. But yeah, you'll be incredibly abundant, and you see how prosperous you become basically with the way you speak. Oh, actually, yeah, some of your biggest lessons as well is learning how to speak, and by that I actually mean like watching videos on cadence, resonance, and voice coaching in general, basically. But yeah, some of you may be perfecting, or voice acting as well, perfecting the way you speak and how you project your voice, and yeah, the way you actually communicate with the world, and how the world accepts you, basically. So how the world perceives what you have to offer the world, because you have a lot to offer here. Let's not lie about that. There is a lot you can offer the world, but maybe you haven't been because you've been scared that you won't be taken seriously. We have two fools here, and honestly, even if you are seen as the class clown because the fool, I genuinely feel like it will work in your favor either way. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you're doing, what you have to say matters. You just need to trust yourself and take a leap forward, because the universe will catch you. It will literally freaking skyrocket you right to the top, the Hierophant and the Empress, and then the world. Come on, this is the end and the beginning. There's a lot you haven't done here that you need to do, because it's your calling. If it's your calling, it will keep calling you. It will keep calling you. Like, there's no running away from that. No matter how much you try to run, it will literally chase you down. With the next cards, we have the weird cat tarot, but we have the Eight of Wands. Again, it will chase you down. It will hug you. Like, these plants are trying to hug this cat, and it's literally just winking because it's fucking confident in itself. But yeah, Eight of Wands is travel, it's communication. It's literally communicate what you want clearly, and the universe will provide it. There are plenty of cards suggesting it will go in your favor, but this is just one because I'm gonna hold one only. The Hanged Cat, sorry. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely scared here that things will not go in your favor, or that you'll be criticized, that you'll be punished potentially, that people will not like you. It's a lie you're telling yourself. It's your brain tricking you into safety, into thinking you can stay small, because otherwise, if you project yourself outwardly, you're not protecting yourself. You're making yourself feel like what's the word, like people can attack you, so exposing yourself. No, well, yes, in one sense you are. It takes vulnerability to put yourself out there. Me doing these tarot readings, yeah, I am exposing myself clearly because my face is on this channel. Like, no one in my actual reality knows I do. Well, maybe they can hear me. I don't know if I'm projecting my voice very loudly, because I do live in a shared place. But like, yeah, whatever. I'm exposing myself here, so you need to take a risk on yourself and also expose yourself. You will grow. It takes time to grow, but it also takes practice. Like, it's not just the time, it's the practice. It's actually doing the thing you want to do. So yeah, I think your lesson here is to climb the ladders. Actually climb up, do the thing. Climb a fucking tree if you have to. But yeah, communicate. Communicate clearly what you want. And if you can't communicate in terms of like actual language, in terms of like with words, you don't want to speak basically, then write it down. Write it down. Communication doesn't have to be verbal, again. But again, with the whole actions speak louder than words, I fully fucking disagree. They speak just as loudly as each other, and when they work in tandem together, you can create a fucking masterpiece. When your words match your actions, and when your actions match your words, well, you know you're dangerous. You know you're a powerful being. That's when you know that no one can play with you, because you do what you say you will. So yeah, one of your biggest lessons is actually to do what you say you will here as well, to actually match your words with actions. Yeah, but do it in a healthy, mirrored way where you are actually well, doing what you're saying you're gonna do. I feel like I keep repeating myself here, but I think you need to get this through your head as well, that you can do what you want to do. You just need to let yourself. You are your only obstacle. And even then, the universe keeps pushing you to go forth into this abyss, if you will, to actually to give you what you want, because you will be caught. You will rise to the very tops. Next cards we have are the they're from the Valentino. Oh my god, my leg is absolutely fucking dead. Okie dokie. It's cool. It's fine. I'm alive. Um but yeah, the next cards are from the Valentino Tarot, and we have the Magician. Not me trying to balance him on my leg. Anyways, Seven of Wands. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, drop the burdens, drop the swords. You don't need to win at any cost, but you do need to win at the same time. So you need to put yourself first, but not at to the expense of other people. But to be fair, when I say put yourself first, I don't mean put yourself first to the point you hurt other people. What I mean is remember yourself, know your place, know your worth, and don't let other people distract you from what you want to create in your reality, basically. Because some people will be fools, and I don't mean fools like in this thing, in tarot cards. I mean actual fools that refuse to listen, that refuse to act the way they should be, because, well, they just want to be fools. For some people though, that is the reality. Maybe they don't know any better because they haven't been taught better, and to be fair, some people don't even want to learn better. So there we go. It really depends on where people are on this spectrum I've created myself here. But yeah, what am I getting with these? Seven of Wands. Standing your ground. Know your place. Know your worth. Continue to go where you're going. You have absolutely every fucking tool. I don't know why you're doubting yourself. This is what the vibes are giving me here. That you're doubting yourself and that you don't know how to proceed forward when you have every single tool. Just go. Just start. Your biggest lesson here is to actually start. Maybe it's procrastination and perfectionism that you've been dealing with. But this is a this is me softly, kindly, gently, with a teensy tiny bit of frustration, urging you to go to do that thing you want to do. But I am encouraging you. Go. Just do it for you. You're not doing it for anyone else. This thing will keep calling you. If you keep disregarding it, it will keep calling you, because it is meant for you. What's meant for you will not, it will not, even if you don't want it, it will chase you down again, because it is for you. You're meant to uncover the skill set to have this thing in your reality. And for some of you, maybe that's why you're scared. Maybe you're scared because you don't have enough. You do, honey, you do. With the Magician, you have absolutely everything working for you, for it to happen for you. Last cards we have are from the normal Rider-Waite deck. We have Ace of Swords. Again, communication. You know how to use your words. I don't need to tell you how to use your words, because you already know. You're very clever, and you know how to stand up for yourself as well. So if people don't want to see you, or they interact with you, or whatever, there is no excuse here. You know exactly who you are. Stand your ground. You know how to use your words. Defend yourself if you have to, but I don't think there is I don't think it's necessary for you to defend yourself per se. I think you're scared that other people will laugh at you if you start this thing that you want to start, or publish this thing that you want to publish. If you need permission from another person, here it is. I give you permission. Not that you need my permission, but like for those of you that need permission from someone else for whatever reason, it's here. Also, tarot cards, come on, it's here. Next we have the Star. Again, glow. You already glow from the inside out, so let yourself, that fell to the floor, so I'm gonna pick it up. So let yourself receive what you've literally been calling in with the Eight of Wands here. You've been wanting it for a while. Let it come to you. And let me just pick up the Star. Hi. Okay, here we are with the Star in reverse. But anyways, I meant it this way. But let yourself be the Star, basically. Heal your concept, your self-concept, your mind. And oh, actually, that's a good point. Maybe your lesson in this lifetime, your biggest lesson, or one of your biggest lessons, is to learn how to be a star. Yeah, it looks like from the get-go, you've been cocooning yourself and hiding yourself because you're scared of other people's, I don't know, rejection, opinions, whatever. But you have everything working for you. Your actual, like, your work ethic, your communication skills, on par. No one can, unparalleled, quite frankly. Yeah. You need to trust yourself here, because the universe is telling you that it can catch you. It will catch you. And that's fact. You had the World and the freaking Hierophant. Excuse me. It's catching you. And the Fool twice. Come on now. life goes in a circle. Well, a circle, you know, it's a spiral really, but it gets bigger and bigger, and you continuously ascend, basically. So some of you are scared to ascend. Some of you need to know though that you are already ascended, and in this life you are just here to experience the best that you can create with your mind, and that best continuously increases as the more you grow, the more you perceive, the more you let yourself experience, basically it will continue to grow. So whatever's calling you will continue to call you, and the call will get larger and longer, I guess, and whatever, it will keep calling you. It will even leave freaking voicemails. For someone out there, that's literal. So yeah. But yeah, some of you are afraid of stardom, and that's exactly what you're meant to embrace in this lifetime. So I think you need to get out of the habit, basically, of making yourself small, because you are not here. You are not made to be small. We have 3 more cards, but we have the 7 of Wands again. Stand your ground. You're doing enough, but you need to continue. Just, if it's your brain that's preventing you from continuing forth, you need new affirmations. You need to basically rewire your brain to let you actually do the thing you want to do. If it's external reality, if it's people that will vilify you if they knew you were doing this thing that you were doing, maybe it's family members, maybe it's people you live with, the neighborhood, whatever. Maybe you're scared to be known. Maybe you already have your stuff started, but it's like the public, and now you're scared that your family will find out about it. Honey, stand your ground. If they do find out about it, quite frankly, nothing wrong is gonna happen here. And if it does, well, I'm sorry, but you're meant to be the star. You're meant to accept what's coming towards you, and that's blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Loads of them. And if they're not happy because you've started something that they fully disagree with, well, it's still gonna keep calling you. That's not gonna change. So I think it's gonna have to be a matter of choosing what you wanna do here. And if you choose this is gonna sound weird, but if you choose your family over what makes you happy, that family, you're going to start resenting them. It doesn't matter if you consider them family, if they are your actual blood relatives. You are going to start resenting people that that were your caretakers, I guess, or people that literally cared for you. But if they cannot allow you, or for whatever reason they don't want you to do the thing you want to do, that you actually love doing, that you feel happy doing, you're going to start resenting them. Maybe some of you already do. You need to get away from people that don't let you express yourself wholly. Yeah. Yeah, we have the moon and the tower last. Okay, yeah, you need to go. The thing you want to do, you need to start doing it, because if you don't start doing it from yourself, you'll be forced to do it, basically, if that makes sense. But there will be something that will basically get you out of the I want to say closet, but that is definitely the weird term. That's not the term I'm looking for, unless for someone it resonates. But yeah, come out on your own, in your own time as well, basically. Okay, for some of you that does actually mean coming out of the closet, but doing it on your own and in your own timing will be necessary. And yeah, don't listen to the naysayers, don't listen to other people, but don't tell people as well, if you are coming out of the closet, that you know, if you're revealing that you are homosexual or anything else, to be fair, don't do it to people that you may not trust. Or yeah, basically, don't give information out to people that you don't trust, because they may wreck your life by revealing things to other people and then getting other people to sabotage you. But again, you need to communicate your truth from your point of view, however that may be, whether it's through words, through books, through what else is there really, I don't know, TV, being online, internet, stuff like that, messages. You need to communicate your truth, because it will be communicated for you, and I think you'll regret it if it's communicated for you. Sorry, someone out there needed to know that one. Yeah, murky waters here with the moon. It can be a bit shady, basically. What I am telling you is also, I mean, it's real, it's true, but at the same time, it's coming across as very aggressive and rude. So I am sorry about that. Definitely, I mean, maybe it's not, but I am sorry if it does come across as aggressive or rude, because I don't mean to be either of the two, or push you into decisions that you shouldn't be making too soon. But for some of you out there, the time has come, and I think you'll be surprised by how accepted you are, whether that is actually coming out of the closet, or something else to do with your language skills and what you have to confess to people or the world. Yeah, the spotlight will be on you whether you like it or not. But ideally you'll choose the spotlight because the spotlight's already chosen you. That one someone did need to know. So yeah, again, choose wisely what you want to communicate, because otherwise it will be communicated for you, and I think you're not gonna like the alternative basically. And again, for some of you, this maybe you're too young, maybe your pet. No, I don't think you are, because I don't have any viewers that are under 18 here, because I can check the statistics and stuff like that. Although I guess people can lie about their age on social media and stuff like that as well, so there we go. But for someone out there, maybe your parents have constantly been making decisions for you, and now you're finally ready to make decisions for yourself. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you still live with your parents basically. But yeah, now you're old enough and you want to make decisions for yourself, but you're scared. Maybe some of you want to move out. Maybe it's about confessing that you want to go your own separate way, but you haven't been doing it because you're scared of what will happen basically, in terms of like who's gonna get offended and stuff like that. Or well, yeah, basically. But things will go in your favor, but you have to make the decision basically. You have to be clear with yourself. So your biggest lesson here is to be clear on what you want, because what you want will happen in your reality whether you are ready or not sometimes. Because again, it will come as a shock if you're not ready. I think you are ready, to be honest, but again, your choice. You have choices to make, and I think your biggest lessons include actually fulfilling these choices, not just thinking, but doing and actually talking. So yeah, imagine the best case scenario. Imagine what would happen if the best case scenario were to occur, and keep going to sleep with that best case scenario basically. Do it for at least 3 nights. See what happens from there. But yeah, I will leave you at well with this, because I feel like I've spoken so much in the past hour and 20 minutes. So thank you for listening. I mean, obviously some of you didn't watch all 3 readings, but like still, I've done a lot here. Thank you for listening, and if it resonated, feel free to stick around for more, and also check out other readings if you want to. But yeah, there we go. See you. Thank you for being here.